What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the conversation. I am J.R. Reynolds, the founder of Eagle Vision Productions and the host of the conversation. Look, here at the conversation, I talk to singers, I talk to authors, I talk to pastors, I talk to influencers. I talk to anybody who's doing anything positive in the community. They come to talk to me. So today is not different. Talking to two guests today, y'all. We have two special guests. The first guest is going to be Mr. Maurice Clark. We're going to talk about everything he has going on. And also my second guest is going to be Miss Annette Smith. Look, if you would like to be a guest on the conversation, make sure you hit me up and I will send you the link. We're already scheduled out for November, but December is going to be a hot month. So if you would like to be a guest, make sure you hit me up because we would love to have you. Also, if you have not been living under a rock, you know my new single is out called God's Plan. So if you go over to wherever music is sold, and even Spotify, you can type my name, J.R. Reynolds, and search God's Plan. I have a song up there that's a little old called ATL Pray. Make sure you get that as well and get God's Plan. Also, y'all, if you've been watching my wall for the last few days or the last week, I've been counting down to me coming to the XOD network. And so what that is that I have a slot on their network. So it's a space for content creators. If you have movies or if you do stuff like, creating content on YouTube, it's a platform for you. I'm on the kingdom side. So you'll have my prayers up there. You'll have my stage plays. You'll have the show and it streams on Roku and all those other apps. So make sure you download the app today and you can exclusively see my new video, God's Plan. But look, we are going to get right into it. We're going to bring my brother on. And what's going on, Taisha? What's going on? That's a girl part of the Eagle fam doing her thing out there. We're going to bring my brother, Mr. Maurice Clark, on. What's going on, brother?
Man, praise ye the Lord.
Come on, you better praise him. Exactly. You better. You doing all right today?
Man, I'm really blessed. I'm blessed to be on this side of the dirt.
Man, come on now. That is so true. Me too. Well, I thank you so much for getting on with me. Look, before we get into the interview, I'm not sure if you've ever seen the show, but it's something I do called the Eagle Vision Picture Game. And I hope you don't kill me too bad. But what it is I just simply I go down each guest timeline. I just pick a few pictures and I just want you to tell me what these pictures mean to you. Okay?
Oh, that's a great concept. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh man, are you serious? That's too easy, man.
Lord Jesus, you said that's too easy.
Yeah, that picture means a lot to me because Bob Maravich is my mentor, and he hosts a show entitled Conversations with the Gospel Legends, and that's one of my favorite shows. I learned a lot because I'm a historian, and Reverend Harold Bailey, who orchestrates the whole show, actually called me and invited me to be a guest on the show. And that's a picture from my episode on Conversations with the Gospel Legends. Bob.
Wow. That is what's up. That's what's up. Here's the next one.
Oh, wow. Man, that's a good one, too. That was a live recording that I did out here in Phoenix, Arizona. That was 2 years ago on my birthday, March 4th. A live recording.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow. So that was the making of Songs from the Heart.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is what's up. And I see Mr. Robert Hawkins. Is that him right there?
Oh, yeah, that's my friend.
Wow, that's what's up. Okay, cool. Last picture.
Man, I've been knowing him almost all of my life. That's one of my best friends. Actually, he's a doctor now. Dr. Nathan Dwayne Knox. He's a wonderful individual.
Wow, that's what's up.
See, and that was at my CD release too. In Chicago.
Cool. That's what in Chicago. You be everywhere, man. Come on. That is what's up. So look, that's the game. You're part of the Eagle fam, and I appreciate that. Wasn't too hard. Look. So let's get into it. Can you just tell us before we get into you being a historian and a musician and a singer and a producer? Can you just tell us a little bit about who you are?
Well, all of that is incorporated with who I am since an early age. Well, as far as I can remember, I've always been an individual that loved to appreciate people, and especially with a concentration on music, gospel music. Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, well, Harvey, a suburban area from Chicago. Pretty much just love church, love music, love people, love literature, love life, love you.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, with you being a historian, or I kind of want to talk about musician, and then we're going to go into the historian. Like, how did you know that you wanted to be a musician? I know it started in church. So, when was that first spark? Like, I like to, because I know you like, I've been following you for a while. So you say I'm not a singer, but how did you know that you're a musician? How did that come about?
Well, because music has always been fascinating to me. As early as I can remember, I remember packing on some type of piano. You know, my dad had back in the day, I don't even know what do you call it, but it was a little, like probably one key type of a deal. It was an instrument that you just hit the keys. You couldn't even play chords on there. And I remember packing on there nursery rhyme songs and things of that sort. So it's always been a part of me. So to tell you where did it initiate from, I'll say, is it my DNA? Is it my makeup?
Wow, exactly, exactly, exactly. That is awesome. And you've worked with some awesome people on the music side, and we're going to get into the historian. But do you just thinking right off, do you have like a most memorable moment or maybe someone you like, wow, I got to work with them?
It's like it's swelling as we speak. I mean, the people that that I'm associated with now, it's like mind blowing to me. But initially, as a child, my first idol was the late great, well, Queen of Gospel Music, Albertina Walker. So
Mm.
when I first met her, I thought I met, I don't know, the man next to Jesus. So I
Right.
was so excited.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. And so for children or for parents that are training children up now, how important is it do you think to kind of instill music in church into your child at a young age?
Well, anything that is a skill or a avocation, if you will, or a hobby, is imperative that you begin to uh, cling these things on children, because children, as they grow, they're at the prominent stage of being able to observe as much as they can. So a lot of times we try to pick up things in our latter years, but the earliest you do things, they begin to be embedded in you. So, and music is an elective. A lot. It does so much for the mind, for the soul. It does so much for humanity in a whole. So if it's not just music, find something. Learn how to glue, I don't know, glue pins together. Something that's outside of what you wouldn't normally do. It's always good to be, skilled in different elements.
Man, that is so good. You better come on. That's good right there. That is good. So look, when we was talking earlier, you was like, I can't believe you didn't have a historian up there. And I do apologize because, since I've been following you as been musician, and I do know that you've moved into historian. So when did that come about? Was that childhood? And when did you say, okay, I'm going to get serious?
Well, that's always been there. That's always been there. As a child, I still, well, I'm not a child now. But
You know
anyway,
what?
as a child, I've always been the type of person that wanted to kind of research or study what it is that I'm listening to. So I remember like yesterday on the radios, they were play these. Sometimes they would not have her personality on that particular shift, and they'll just be playing a whole slew or a collection of music. But when they did have the personalities on, I would sit by the by the, the radio receiver with a pen and paper trying to write down these things. So eventually I
Wow.
really began to absorb like the theme of the song and the rhythmic presentation of the songs, and it would be embedded into me. And then when I finally, hear a name or hear the song and catch it, probably not in chronicle order, I'd be like, oh, so this is that. And then so I began to build my repertoire of knowledge Um, and it just went on from there. It just and when I was younger, I used to go to the library and study gospel music. I mean, and it was very rare, very rare. I mean, I was probably 14, 15 years old in the library looking at Willa Ward's book, Harris Boyer, his How Sweet the Sound, and the list just goes on and on.
That's awesome. So I know what a historian is, but what is a historian and a gospel historian at that? And this is awesome for real, for real.
Yeah, you said what is that?
Yes, can you explain what a historian is?
A physician. A historian, anyone that dives into history, they're a physician because there is so many remedies within our past. There's so many remedies because our past is what creates the blueprint for our future. So a lot of times people are blind because they don't know the infrastructure nor the structure that they're standing on. So me, I'm the type of person that I study this to help enlighten other people as well as appreciate. So there's a lot of things that go on as it relates to historian. I like to appreciate. That's a gift.
Okay.
And then as well as share the knowledge.
That's good. That is good. That is good. So tell us about the inside a gospel music historian world, the Coffee Table Magazine. Come on now, look, I got mine. So tell us what it is.
Well, first and foremost, if you will, and I'm sorry, what I'm trying to do is I want to, is it okay? Can I share the video really fast?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't want you to think that I'm not paying attention, but I want people to.
You good, but see, I gave you the link earlier, the YouTube link. Remember, I told you that I was like, this is the one to send out to the folks.
Oh, but on Facebook, I didn't know that was for Facebook though.
Okay, no, they should be, I tagged you in it. So if they go to your page, they should be able to see it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So that book there, first, allow me to say this, man. Thank you so much. And listen, I'm not just saying this because I'm looking at you, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
No problem. No problem.
That magazine, it came about just in a notion to be able to present something while I'm still in the process of writing a book, appreciating and summarizing the history of gospel music. So that idea came to me as an epiphany, and Dolores Washington Green and Brenda Joyce Moore, they both passed away this year, and I wanted to commemorate or to reincarnate their legacies and their stories. So I put it in the magazine, as well as Dr. Charles Clancy and my fabulous trip to Las Vegas to meet with the founder of the Los Angeles Community Choir.
Wow, that's awesome. So look, I know, and maybe people who are watching knows, but let's get into it a little bit. I want to ask two questions. I want to hurry and ask them so I don't forget. The first one is, can you tell us, for those who don't know, what do you say gospel music is? What is gospel music to you?
Well, simply to me, gospel music is basically, it's a medium. It allows us, it's a vehicle of inspiration, it's a vehicle of conversation, it's a vehicle, it's a medium. A lot of people sense it on the holy word of God or such, but not quite, because gospel music, even from its origins, we began to strategically utilize either scripture or utilize what we were going through to be able to express ourselves. Right. So that's what gospel music is, something to express. Black gospel music is to express our culture, express what we're going through. Because of course you had religious music, you never get away from religious music, but as it relates to, I'll put it like this, spiritual music will be the genre, gospel music will be the type, subtype traditional, quartet, etc., etc. So gospel music is the vehicle, like people like Charles Albert Tindley, composers, actually hymns that were actually born in America. Normally hymns are European. So we began to simplify lyrics so that we can be encouraged and encourage ourselves. And then gospel music comes along with the syncopation and just the improvisations that Black people have. It's in our DNA, and et cetera, et cetera. But to stay on topic, gospel music is a vehicle. It is a conversational tool that we use to express ourselves and give thanks to God and encourage one another.
That is so good. That is so good. And I'm not going to like say any names, but I'm going to ask this question. Do you think a lot of what we're hearing nowadays, I mean, with the answer you just gave, which was awesome, because I never looked at it like that. And it may like even broaden my horizons, what you will answer now. Do we still have a lot of gospel singers or gospel music out right now?
We do.
Oh,
And to be honest with you, if someone really studies and really pay attention and is conscious to the origins of Black gospel music, you will understand that we have not did anything that is outside of the normal. Thomas Andrew Dorsey. People really, I don't think people really grasp the whole phenomenon the way that they really should, or the clarity of the matter. Thomas Andrew Dorsey was a blues pianist. That means that you, just like now we would say don't bring rap into the church.
okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
He brought blues piano style into the church. That was unheard of. So no, I don't think that we have gone too far. It's about checking what we are actually presenting as far as lyrically and spiritually.
Come on.
That's the thing that we need to really focus on, not so much of the interpretation, because as time progresses, everything becomes temporary,
Yeah.
contemporary. Anything that is current is contemporary.
Right.
So truth be told, this will be considered old contemporary. Of course, you're going to have that foundation, which I will always consider traditional, but in a
Right.
sense, it was contemporary. But I don't think we've gone too far. It's just about thinking about who are you singing to? What message you're trying to get across? What I think is a lot of the gospel music artists today, I don't think that they know their proper genre. Because
Okay.
if you know your proper genre, you would fall in suit. If you talking about love and that type of love, maybe gospel music is not the genre
Come
to be
on.
quoting inspirational on. But as far as going too far, no.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good. That is so good. So with your magazine, at what was I guess the I don't know if there was any challenging parts of it. What has been I guess the challenging part, like trying to get this from your head to the paper and just getting that whole process done. What did you have any challenges getting it done?
Well, I would put it like this: like if it's God's will,
Come
and if
on.
it's the timing for it, you won't really experience as much complications. Now, some things can be God's will, and then we pursue them, but we have a lot of complications. The only reason why those complications come, and there's other reasons why they come, but one of the main reasons why these complications come is because we're operating outside of our time.
Man,
So time activates the vision,
come
but
on.
you have to prepare yourself. Don't get me wrong, but it really activates. And sometimes those hindrances that come, in your focus or in your way, those are signals to let you know that hey, maybe not right now.
Come
So,
on.
however, this magazine, it really wasn't even a struggle because it was the time for it to happen.
Oh my gosh, man. And I tell everybody that all the time. Timing, timing, timing. Because I mean, that just because God gave you a vision, that don't mean he wants you to do it tomorrow. He wants
Right.
you to prepare and get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to prepare, man. You have to. Years and years.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
talk, real talk. So hey everybody, thank y'all so much for joining in. We see y'all. We see y'all. Show your boy some love. Yes, we have Mr. Eric Maurice Clark on the line tonight. So look, for the people that we want to purchase this, what do you want the reader to get from your magazine? Someone who may not even know gospel music.
Well, it's the art form, it's the craft, it's the culture. Pretty much the premise of this magazine is to bring back a conversational piece into our homes. We have went away from creating conversation domestically in our culture. So I wrote this to bring about conversation in our culture and to share and to keep relevant and afloat our rich history and the amazing stories. It's just like this. You can be at the barbershop, and there's so many conversations that's going on. But there is something in some conversation that some nugget in that conversation that you may have needed to help you along the rest of the day or the week. And that's what I want this coffee table magazine to do. Find some type of struggle, find some type of nugget that's going to help you or inspire you or uplift you, whatever the case may be.
Man, that's so awesome. So awesome. Bro, this has been great. This has been so great. Where can they find this your magazine at?
Honestly, I'll just say, just follow me on Facebook and the
Cool.
link on Facebook. Right now, I'm kind of working out the kinks of trying to get a hyperlink for it, but it is on the Square store, my online Square store. But
Got
I don't forget.
Just follow. Look.
Inside a gospel music historian's world. So if you Google that, perhaps it'll come up.
Man, and your CD, because you have music out there too. I'm telling you, you got doing it all. So where can they find the music at?
Oh man, that's easy. That's just wherever you look at music, wherever, anywhere.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Look, bro, before I let you go, whatever God is saying to you in this moment, it can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 seconds, whatever God is saying to you, can you just share with everybody on tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Well, the best thing I can say is that, utilize every second, utilize all your time purposefully. A lot of times what we do is that, obstacles, they come in our lives and we try to, hide behind isolation or various different things than to be active. Your activeness, if that is a word, is going to help you through the season that you're going through. So don't be isolated due to what you're going through. Be active. This is the perfect time to focus, to study, and to embellish what God has given to you. And never forget that we all have a strategic purpose. A lot of times, if it's not music, if it's not a beautician, if it's not the obvious or the popular trade, we feel like we don't have a purpose. I want you to know your purpose can be as just simple as this, just smiling. And remember, the Bible says that your gift will make room for you. So that means whatever God has given you, equipped you with, no one can take away the validation that has on it. You are validated for everything, for doors that your past may not, grant you access to. You have what it takes to be successful. Never, ever, ever allow negativity to be the reason why you do not pursue what God has given to you.
Man, you better come on. You better come on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have Brother Lorenzo say he need that magazine. Look, you can't have my copy. This is my copy. So I will get you the link. I will get you the link. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it. I already have the music. I have the magazine, and we go way, way, way back. We finally got to meet virtually. So I love you so much, and keep doing your thing. All right.
Thank you. Love you too. You keep on too as well.
I sure will. Have a good evening.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right, y'all. That was Mr. Eric Maurice Clark. Man, he is a songwriter, a producer, has so much great things going on, and he is now a historian. Like he said, he's been a historian all his life, but he is now walking into that. And you can get his magazine, Inside a Gospel Music Historian's World. I am waiting on my next guest, y'all, to join. I'll give her a few more minutes. Hopefully, she will jump on soon. If not, if y'all are up here, go ahead and let me know where y'all are watching from on tonight. I am J.R. Reynolds, the founder of Eagle Vision Productions. We put on stage plays, artist showcase, and we now have this platform, which is called The Conversation. This week, we have some great guests. You've seen our first guest for the week, Mr. Eric Maurice Clark, kicking it off. I'm waiting on my second guest, Miss Annette Smith of Visions of Gratitude. and she makes hand soaps and different products. And then tomorrow we have Eagle Fam, which is going to be up here. Her name is Miss Edwina, so I'm excited about her. And then we're going to end it off on Wednesday with Miss Tiffany J, who's another friend of mine from social media. But y'all, it looks like my guest is up here, Miss Visions of Gratitude herself. We're going to go ahead and bring her on. How are you today?
Hi, how y'all doing?
We're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite.
No problem. Look at all that product back there.
Yeah, this is my showroom. It's in my apartment, believe it or not.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So we definitely are going to get into that. I have Miss Visions of Gratitude up here today. But before we do that, I believe you've seen the show a few times. And look, you know you already family. You already family. You know that. But just to become a part of the Eagle Vision family, I play something called the Eagle Vision game. And what I do is I just go down your timeline and just pick a few pictures. And I just want you to tell me what these pictures mean to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here is the first one.
Oh, wow. That was at Sandy Cove. Sandy Cove is a Christian resort. And I was actually on a personal retreat.
What?
And I was playing in the water and it kept looking like angel wings. So I loved it. You know, I had the camera going, taking pictures.
My goodness. That is
Yeah.
come on, a personal retreat. I know that's right. That's awesome. Here's the next one.
Oh, that's my mom. That's me and mom.
Yes. Hey, Mom.
You look like twins, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Here's the next one.
Wow. Okay. There I was with a singing group called the Wigatones.
Okay.
I used to sing with that group.
What?
They got a record coming out now too. I should have stayed.
Really? Okay. That is
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. And here is the last picture. Last picture.
Okay. Wow. That's me at West Elm. That's a store that allows you to do pop-ups. So I'm selling there at West Elm. I don't know if y'all have West Elm down there. In New York, we have them.
Oh wow! No, what is that? We don't have one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a home store.
Oh,
Kind of like Home Goods if you have Home Goods.
got it. Okay,
It's
okay.
furniture. They sell furniture and products, and they allow people to come, do pop-ups. You register
That's
and
what's up.
yeah.
That is what's up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So you know you've been a part of the family, but you now are a part of the Eagle Vision family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's get into it. Just tell us a little bit about who you are.
Okay, so I'm from Bronx, New York. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur actually for over 30 years. I started like just selling like costume jewelry to friends and family. Then I rented a little store, a little area in the store, and started selling the costume jewelry. And I kind of like went downtown, to get some products at that time. At that time, I wasn't making products like I am now. I went down to get some products, and it was Valentine's Day, and I saw everybody was ordering teddy bears. So I ordered some just to make my display look pretty. And I'm getting a little nervous. Just bear with
you
me.
good. You are good. It's good. I'm laying back.
So,
Come on now. You are good.
thank you. So I actually bought little products to put inside of my display case because I had a display case, with jewelry.
Okay.
And I wrapped them up, put a little bow on it. I didn't think nothing of it. I just put it all there. People started buying it.
What?
So because people started buying it, it kind of stirred up something in me. And before you know it, I was making baskets. So my first business was Basket Avenue Gifts. And I started that business in the early 90s. It was on and off for about 30 years now. I ended it when I started this business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So the basket business was a good business?
It was decent, but it started slowing down because people started buying more gift cards, more small things. So yeah. So the gift basket business was something that I did in between jobs because I'm like a person that actually had a lot of jobs.
Yes, you gotta get that money. Look, I gotta get it.
Yeah, so I used to do shows at the mall, just like craft shows. They used to just sell at Cross County Mall was my go-to. I used to do Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Easter. And I used to sell my products. And that all started from making a little mug with a bear with a bow on it.
Goodness.
And I started making big, all different kind of baskets.
Wow.
Yeah, so it started with that. Fast forward to now, 2 years ago, after I became unemployed again, and I was like, I'm not going to look for another job. I'm going to just work on my business. So because I was on unemployment, they have a program in New York. I don't know if you all have it out there, but it's called SEAP, Self-Employment Assistant Program. So when you're on unemployment, you usually would have to look for a job in order to collect unemployment. On the SEAP program, you have to do everything legal for your business, which I never did with Basket Avenue Gifts. I mean, even though I just got a tax ID and paid taxes.
Right. Yeah.
And I did have a store. I actually had a store for a couple of years, but I never got all of the license incorporated.
I feel you.
So so the SEAP program, you had to do all of that.
Wow.
So I went in that program, but they wouldn't they wouldn't let you work with a business that you already had. It had to be something new. So that's when I said, I think I want to start making candles, because I was selling candles that somebody else was making along with my gift baskets. It kind of tied it over. So I started studying how to make candles, and that's how Vision of Gratitude started. It started with candles. Then I want to say 10 months into it, I started making the body butters, the scrubs, the lotions, the lotion bars. Yeah, and the soaps.
Oh my goodness. So you studied candles. Like, okay, what made you say, look, okay, I want to cut out the middleman. I want to make my own candle. What made you say that?
Yeah, because, I'm already a little, I'm kind of creative because of the basket.
Yes.
And I just wanted something different. I just thought candles would be a great thing. I wasn't really thinking about the body products, not quite yet. But I did know that I didn't only want to sell candles.
Wow.
I did want my business to be an inspiration. So I was kind of looking for an inspirational name.
Okay.
And I came up with many. But one day I was going to sleep and I thought about my Facebook group, which is called Vision, an Attitude of Gratitude. And that's a group that I started years ago when I was depressed. So I started actually with 30 days of gratitude. Then I started 100 days of gratitude until Thanksgiving. That's a Facebook page also. And then I wanted to do it every day. So that's when I did Vision and Attitude of Gratitude. So that's where that picture comes from with the hand.
Right.
With the hand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
That is so awesome. Look, so I want to talk about, you have a testimony, and you said you wanted to talk about that on tonight. Can we share? Can we go into that? And then I want to get back, and if you can show us some of the products and some of the stuff you have behind you, that would be awesome.
Okay, sure. Okay, so Um, in like the late 90s, I had a lot of losses. I actually, uh, and I can't even tell you which order, but a lot of things happened at one time. I lost my job, I lost my car, I had two miscarriages back to back, and my boyfriend at that time passed away. So I had a lot of losses and I was very depressed. But I didn't even know what depression was back then. Yeah, I mean, I heard the word, but I just thought it
Right.
meant sad. Um, so I had a doctor's appointment, and I kind of like was talking to the doctor about it, and she asked me, was I seeing somebody? And I was like, seeing somebody? I didn't even know what she was talking about. I thought she meant, was I seeing? Was
Right.
I? Did I have a new boyfriend or something?
Right. Right.
And I'm
Right.
just told her that my boyfriend died. She was like, no, seen a therapist? You sound like you got a lot going on. You might need to talk to somebody. So I said, okay. So she gave me a referral for to see a therapist. So I started seeing a therapist, and the therapist um referred me to a program called Access VR, which are for people with disabilities.
Mm.
Um, so Access VR tested me and found out I had a learning disability, which I never knew. I was already 40 something years old when I
Wow.
found out I had a learning disability. So my testimony is I struggled on every single job that I had. Well, maybe there was one or two that I didn't,
Right.
but I
Right.
really struggled a lot and I really had a lot of jobs. That's what made me start Basket Avenue Gifts, because I always needed something, you
Come-
know, something else.
Wow.
Yeah, so um I'm getting a little
No,
nervous
that's
here.
good. That is
There's a
amazing.
lot in my head.
No, you are good. So that's what I was going to say. You are running this business. You have this business, and oh my gosh, that's just amazing. Like, okay, all the other, you knew there was a dead end. These other jobs were dead ends, but there was
Hmm.
still something inside of you that was like, okay, I can create. I can create a candle or create a basket. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, where did
Hmm.
that come from? Where did that? Ooh, it's something inside of me. Where did that come from?
I guess I always had creativity, even though I didn't realize that's what it was. I just, and
Wow.
I was actually in denial when they told me that I had a learning disability. I wasn't hearing it. I was like, I got to do what I got to do. I'm gonna find me a job,
Come
and
on,
I
right?
just found jobs, and some of them was good jobs. Don't get me wrong, but there was a lot. I had a lot of struggles
Come on,
because I basically learned different.
right?
you know some things it may take me a little longer to do, but I believe that I can learn anything.
Come
I
on,
really
come on.
do.
Yes,
I know that now.
yes.
I just didn't understand it. So about 4 years ago, that's when I owned up to it and I got the help. And Access VR actually sent me to a job called that was with people with disabilities. So that was
Wow.
the only job that hired me that knew I had a disability. See, the other ones didn't know, and I struggled. I mean, especially when I was working at a check cashing place, because I'm not good in math at all. And, I took the job because I had to do what I had to do, and I struggled in that job, but I wouldn't quit, you know. And I had it hard because my supervisor, she was like, why are why is it that new people come in and they have to show you what to do? You're supposed to be showing them.
Okay.
But I was okay at the window. I was pretty good, but when it came to the books at the end of the night, I needed
Right.
help.
And then
And people helped me. People, God just sent people to help me.
yeah. So I'm so glad
But
you said God. So how important or did he play a key of you starting your business? did faith and religion or play a role with you starting your business?
Yes, it did. It did. I struggled with religion. I'm not gonna act
Right.
like
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, I think a lot of people do and probably won't say it,
Come
but
on.
I struggled with faith. I believe that I would have had it easier if I would have asked for help anyway. Not only just asking God for help, I need to flip that. Not only asking people for help, but especially God,
Wow.
because God is, He's everything. He's the creator. He's
Yeah.
everything. So He's the one, that I needed to ask for help.
Wow.
But I struggled and tried to do it on my own. I might have said a little prayer, but it wasn't faith based.
Come
You
on.
know, now everything I do is faith based. I know that I can do it.
Yeah.
I pray over it. I pray with God. I have my little people who I call and say pray for me,
Yes. Come
like I
on
did because I, how
Yes.
afraid I was to do this interview.
Yes. But you
And
did
I
it.
can't.
Come on now.
It's something because I canceled the first one solely on fear.
What?
Like I couldn't do it. The first one was solely on fear.
Yes.
In that interim, Bronx Independent Living Services, which is the last job I had, they asked me to be on the panel to encourage people.
Woo.
People, who with disabilities. So I was like, at first I didn't want to do it. I was like, I can't do that, And
Wow.
then I thought about it. I said, well, it might be good for my business, and I need to get out there and talk more because I really am a shy person.
Wow.
I really wish I could have somebody to sell my products.
Right. But you,
And,
oh my, you have
and
a
I could
beautiful
just make
spirit.
them and I would be good because that's what I like, the creativity about it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they asked me to be, that's the little clip that you saw.
Wow.
Yeah, in that clip, I told the whole story.
My God.
Yeah.
And then you was on Facebook Live the other day.
No?
Yes, you were on Facebook Live. You went on Facebook Live and you didn't do
That wasn't live.
Oh,
that
it
was a
wasn't.
recording.
Oh.
I have never done anything live except for this one and
What?
the one with Bronx, because that one was on something called WebEx. They didn't have it on
Oh.
Facebook, but it was live. It was live.
Okay.
But it was on WebEx.
Got it.
So
Okay.
they are going to put it. They're supposed to put it on YouTube and social media, but it's not yet because it was a 3-part series. The one that
Wow.
I was in, it was a panel of it was supposed to be 6, but it was 5 of us.
Got
And
you.
we all talked about our journey with Access VR and Bronx Independent Living Services. Because Bronx Independent Living Services was is help for people with disabilities, any
Okay.
type of disability. And Access VR, also.
That is awesome. Look, Lorenzo says you need to write a book. It sounds like you have a vision that needs to come out.
Oh, thank you, Lorenzo.
He says that sounds so great. So
wow.
Yes, we are loving you. We are loving you, and you are doing awesome. You have a wonderful personality. But I understand when you say like, you probably wouldn't think I'm very shy. I don't like being in front of a lot of people, only unless I'm singing. But
I don't believe it either.
This camera stuff, I'm telling you, no, for real.
That kills me when people that are so talkative say that.
Oh my gosh, no. But I have to though. Like you said, for your business, you have to do it. So we just press through. So just keep pressing.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you are doing it. You are doing it.
This has been good for me. And doing the last interview with Bronx Independent Living Services and Access VR, it was a big weight lifted off of me because that's actually the first time I went and told anybody, publicly
Yep.
about his disability. I didn't tell anybody.
Wow.
I guess I grew up, feeling like, anything with that meant disability, you're supposed to be ashamed of it or whatever.
Yep.
So I didn't tell anybody. So that was kind of like my coming out. And it felt like such a relief when I finally told the story. Just,
my goodness.
just,
Wow, that is good. That you
yeah,
have to tell your story, and that's what anything you can be
yeah,
delivered from something, but until you tell your story, you're still holding on to it and still thinking about it.
exactly.
Now you can say, I have a disability, I had, or whatever the case may be. You're free from it. It's not holding you down. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it definitely hasn't held me back. And
Wow.
I didn't and the thing about telling the story, it made me realize, wow, you're not that bad.
Come on.
Like some people tell me, you could do that and I can't do that. So what kind of learning disability? One of my church people, because I did share it with my church also, because we have talk. And one of the girls said to me, she said, disability, she said, you are one of the most creative people I know. She said, you create all of these things and you make all of these beautiful baskets.
Oh my goodness.
And to
Wow.
me, I was just surviving. I was doing what I had to do.
Right. But you are
Yeah.
encouraging. You have a story to tell. You really do. That is so awesome. So awesome. So
Yeah.
how
Thank you.
before we look at some of these wonderful products you have behind you, and you can pick as many as you want. I'm down for it. But tell us how you get the name of Vision of Gratitude.
Vision of Gratitude came from the group. The
Got it.
group Vision and Attitude of Gratitude.
Okay, so directly.
So yeah. So I just shortened it, Vision of Gratitude.
Oh,
That's
that
how I
makes
got the name.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, that is awesome. This has been so great. You did an awesome job. Can we see some of the products you have? And you tell us what they are, what they smell like?
Sure. I have soaps. Can y'all see? Or should
Yes,
I
we can
try to
see.
bring the camera closer?
We can
Or
see.
should I bring a product closer?
Yeah, you can bring
Okay.
the product closer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
pick it
gonna
up. Pick it up.
I'm gonna pick up my favorite one.
Yes.
I don't know if it's coming out
Yep, I see it.
glaring. This is Bahama Fizz soap. It's made of goat's milk, um, and glycerin. Oh.
Wow. And are they for your body or what are
Yeah,
they?
these are for the body. I do make a face soap too, an oatmeal soap.
Okay.
I have 8 different scents, and I make all of the products in it. The
Wow.
8 scents. So this is Bahama Fizz. I have Angel Wings, Bahama Fizz, Cool Water, Cucumber Melon,
Oh my
Peach
goodness.
Bellini, Lavender, Love Spell, and Vanilla. Those are the 8 scents. So I have body butters. The body butters come right now. I have 4 sizes, but I'm probably gonna eliminate one of them. Right now they come in 2-ounce, 4-ounce, 8-ounce, and 16-ounce.
Wow. And then you
The body butters are all natural. They're made of just 4 ingredients: shea butter, coconut oil. I'm having a brain freeze.
look at your ingredients. None of y'all business. You gotta buy special ingredients, but they're good for
Shea
you.
butter, coconut oil, soy wax, and there's one more ingredient: vitamin E oil.
Okay. And what are
Yeah.
they good for? Are they?
They're good for, and shea butter is good for a lot of different skin
Okay.
conditions. And oatmeal is really good. The oatmeal soap is really good for like they say it's good for eczema, it's
Got
good
it.
for blemishes, it softens the skin. So the oatmeal soap is like one of my number one sellers.
Got it.
Shea butter. Shea butter is people love shea butter. So
Wow. So the
I
holiday.
also have a scrub that exfoliates the skin. These are the body butters here. I'm gonna pick up the middle size because the small. So this is the cucumber melon one.
Wow.
This is the 4-ounce size. The one here I have is a 2-ounce.
Uh,
So I have the bigger ones. They're up above. And then I make the lotions and the shower gels, and of course the candles that I started with. I
okay.
don't I don't have as many candles, but these are the travel size candles.
What? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, can you take the top off? Look. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. You made that?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm. You
And this,
see, you see my, you see when I put it on Instagram. I love putting when I'm mixing
oh
and
my
when I'm doing the, testing and doing the pouring the candles.
wow,
All of
that is
that is on Instagram.
wow. Yes, y'all gotta follow
And
my friend.
I have a bigger size, but they're not packaged. That's
Okay,
the 4 ounce. I have the 8 ounce size also. I
wow. And
used to sell all kinds of jar candles, but now I kind of like cut it down.
okay, look, they're in the comments saying how much, but we'll get them. We'll let y'all know off. I will direct y'all to her page so y'all can get that. Hey,
Yeah,
Carl.
my website is visionofgratitude.com,
Got it.
and my Instagram is Vision of Gratitude Inspire.
Yeah.
The Facebook group is Vision and Attitude of Gratitude, and 100 Days of Gratitude till Thanksgiving. You'll see the countdown there. I
Oh my.
think we were at day, is it 76 or 78? I forget.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I do post every day on there. And this is National Gratitude Month.
Yes, it
November
is.
November is National Gratitude Month. So I kind of like I did the 30 days of Bible verses for
Wow.
that.
Yep. You started
Yeah.
out yesterday. Yep. Psalms
Yeah.
107. I think you said. I read it. I can't remember which one it was. Or 91.
Yeah.
Yes. So look, Brother Lorenzo said that you should watch the movie called Apple Mortgage Cake about a woman
I
that
saw
started.
that. I love that movie.
Have you?
I
need to see
love
it.
that movie. Oh my God, that's one of my best movies. I love that movie.
What?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Have you seen it?
I haven't. I have
Oh,
not.
that's a wonderful. Yeah, she was struggling about to lose her house, and
What?
she started selling cakes. And she ran through a lot of struggles herself, because then they was trying to tell her she couldn't sell in the house. They
Yep.
was trying to shut her down. Yeah,
Yep.
I
Oh,
love movies like
I
that.
can't wait to watch it. I cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah, Apple Mortgage Cake. Yeah, I love
So
that movie.
Mortgage Cake. That is cool. That is cool. But look, I thank you so much. This has been
Thank
great.
you for having me.
You did it. You did it. So congratulations. Congratulations. Look, before I let you go, whatever God is saying on your heart right now in this moment, just say what he wants you to tell the people in this moment.
Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I thank you so much.
That's my favorite saying.
That is so good.
Because when I first started making the candles, I wanted to put like something empowering on each candle. But believe it or not, I do all of this by myself. I don't have an employee, I don't have an assistant. It's just me. So it became too much. So that saying there I put on all of my products.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, Lorenzo said the world is waiting to hear your movie. So we're gonna have to get you a movie out there. Look, we're gonna have to get
one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody who orders anything off the website, they'll get this from this show. This is a journal, and it has that same saying on it. And this mug. I'm just feeling this came all of a sudden. I didn't plan this, y'all.
Hey, come on now, look.
This is my gratitude mug.
Oh wow.
And this is the book.
Got you,
It
y'all.
has it on there. It's small, but it's the same saying. And it comes with a pen to write about gratitude.
If y'all buy any product, so she have shave razor coming. So y'all make sure you all go ahead and get y'all some of this good cream and stuff. For real,
Any product. You're gonna get both. Only for the people that watch this show today.
Come on now, you gotta say
yes.
Come on.
And they have to order within the next week, because I know this is gonna repeat. So
come on now, right? Exactly. That is so true. Any last words you want to say before we let you go?
That's it.
All right.
I love you all, and thank you for listening to my story.
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you.
And I want to give God the glory.
Ooh, ain't he good?
I didn't even get nervous.
See, I told you. You got this. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna continue to grow on social media together. I thank you. Look, ever since we met, we just been talking every day. So continue
Hmm.
to keep grinding and doing the work.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
God
And I know
bless.
I'm gonna buy something, and my mom's definitely gonna buy something. So we'll be getting some. We'll be getting our mugs. All right.
Okay. All right
All right.
then.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All
God
right.
bless.
Love you too. Bye bye. What a awesome testimony. That means you have no excuses to do what God has called you to do. I don't care if you say you have a learning disability. I don't care if you blind. Come on now. If God has called you to do something, you can do it. He say, like Eric was saying, your gift will make room for you. Okay. If you do eyelashes, you better be the best eyelash lasher there is. If you make mugs, you better be the best mug maker. If you sing, you better do it to the best of your ability with whatever disability you may have. Look at they say Fantasia, Mary J. Blige are not good readers. Look at that. But if God has called you to do something, He's gave you a gift, He will make sure that gift makes room for you. All right, I love y'all so much. Today has been a wonderful, wonderful show. Make sure you all share this. Make sure you all, if you're watching the replay, comment on this. Make sure you download the XOD app so that you can see everything Eagle Vision TV. If you would like to be a guest on the show, simply inbox me and I will send you the calendar, and you can schedule your next schedule the slot for you to be on here. Also, if you have not, please go ahead and download my new single, God's Plan. And also, y'all, my video is out. So if you download the XOD app, it'll be the first thing you see on the app. After you see the video, you can scroll on over to, it says Faith Base, and to scroll down to where it says Eagle Vision TV. We have the stage play and we have everything Eagle Vision. All right. I love y'all so much. Until tomorrow night, same place, same time. Y'all know what it is. Eagle Vision